Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. I didn't know there was a second seat in this thing. Hey guys, look, I found one of my lost tennis balls. My nephew and I went to my nephew got, don't know where he got it, but my brother, I maybe found it on one of the garbage runs or whatever. A little scooter, okay, and engaging silver pellet. There you go, let everything go, okay. Grab my money stash. Instead of mustache, it's money stash. Oh yeah, I got enough gas. But I also need provisions. So, anyway, he came up last night. He's on summer holidays now, so came up with a scooter. I'm like, "Do you want to go to the park?" He goes, "Oh no, we don't have to," because he knew I just got off work, whatever. Right? But I'm like, I know he wants to go to the park, right? So I had to stuff him in here, and there's a seat there. Right here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but yeah, apparently they put more than one seat in a car. So this rolling toolbox, as amazing as this rolling toolbox is with all this stuff in it, you can actually put passengers in here. That, mind blown. Mind blown. Update on the Syndicate video. My bass player Dave, I still call him my bass player. Like we haven't seen each other in 29 years, but we talk from time to time. He wasn't happy with the out of sync audio because he had to convert from VHS or beta. I don't know what it was recorded on. I remember at the time, if you had a beta, that was the better one, right? But it was the same technology, same strip of tape in there. One wasn't better than the other, but he had to convert that to digital, and then converted to be able to upload to YouTube. So the first one, it was the whole show, and the exact whole show. But on the second one, he kind of cut out a bit of the beginning because Stacy's mic wasn't on. The sound man forgot to put her mic on for about the first verse or so. So it kicks in from there. It's like the audio is better, and I watched it like 10 times the other way. The only thing is my favorite song called "Delusions of Grandeur." It muffles up at the end. It's like there was a few spots where I guess it's just to sync it or whatever. It was just too much for the program or whatever. But it's too bad because my favorite song of it'd be nice to hear it all in perfect audio, but the kiddos are out at camp today. My cousin Connor was there today, so he finally got he's going to finish his driver's license this year, so good for him. My cousin Karen, his mom, she's going to be volunteering there too, so I don't see her too often, so it'd be nice to see them anyway, because my nephew and I go to the park quite a bit. So but anyway, yeah, getting back, so the Syndicate first show live in Ottawa, 1995, that's the title of the video. The more I listen to it, okay, the sound quality is 1995 camcorder, right? So you got to take that in. But the nuances that I can hear, like how angry the guitar sound. That Hammer Diablo was quite the kick-ass guitar, it really was. And complimented with Mike, my other guitar player, his big Dean Dimebag guitar. It was we had a savage sound, and the more I listened to how Stacy was a really good show person. Her showmanship was really good. I see how into it she was getting. I mean, there was a lot of hair flying around that stage, including mine. I can't believe it had hair on top too. But I had this big lion mane, it was really cool. But the more I listened to the song and how they were written, they weren't completely finished. The songs weren't completely finished, and there was still a lot of work left to do them. But basics of the song, like the chord changes and all that, the different key changes and everything like that, it was really progressive for what we, for the time. Like, we weren't Dream Theater, but give us, if we would have stuck to it another year, we probably would have been as progressive as that or more. Oh, he's in a hurry. Am I racing him? He's got his dog with him? No. He must be late for work. But anyway, yeah, so the more I listen to our songs, it's like, each time I listen to it, I hear something new. And it's like, wow, we did that? Like, okay, not everything was perfect. And there's the ballad, unfortunately. Comes my cousin. Well, she wouldn't be dropping the kids off now because school's done. Ooh, that was close, buddy. I don't know if you saw him. He made it, though. But, maybe she's daycare. It's like, that's how I know I'm on time if I catch my cousin's wife coming back in, which I guess technically makes her my cousin too. I guess that's how it works, right? I don't know, everybody's related to me, so. But anyway, so the more I listen to the intricate things that we're doing, the way the drums were really good, especially with that big, outer space, spaceship of a kit there. You barely see poor Scott. Scott was he was an average height guy. That gives you an idea how big the drum kit was. And the drum kit is actually blue. It's that dark metallic, pearl export blue. But just the way the lights in it makes it look like you had a yellow kit. Yeah. And then the other guitar player, Mike, the light he was under made him look nuclear. He drank a thing of plutonium or something. And Stacy was the only one that was in normal color, and then Dave, he's nuclear pink, and I'm green, green or yellow, whatever it was. But listening to that old Hammer Diablo, that was my best playing tremolo guitar for sure. And I've had a few of them. I had a Floyd Rose. It was Hammer licensed Floyd Rose, but it was based on the Floyd Rose original. Which there's things I love about Floyd Rose, there's things I hate about a Floyd Rose. My next guitar is going to be a floating bridge again, because although it was gigs like that, the very last song, second last song, I broke a string, right? And one of the things that happened is when your guitar under hard dive bombing, eventually your guitar will go out of tune, right? That's just nature of doing dive bombs all the time. But it does stay in tune pretty well. And the problem I had with my hammer is when it would go out of tune, if it went too far out of tune, you couldn't tune it with the fine tuners, because the fine tuners only brought it up a half. It was really accurate tuning, but you could only tune within, say, a half step or something like that, which is not very much, right? Sometimes it might have been a little, maybe a quarter step, whatever tuning range. So you had to be, if it went too far out, and I changed strings all the time, so sometimes the strings would stretch. Even after I stretched them, they would stretch a little bit more under hard playing. But the thing is that the upside is all the crazy, there's some of the whammy bar stuff I do in there is how did I do that? I'm trying to critique it. Is there's one little squeal I do in there, and I have no idea how I would have done it. No idea. That was some Yngwie George Lynch. But I noticed that my guitar solos was George Lynch meets Slash. You could really hear the Guns N' Roses influence, kind of. Oh, there's the garbage truck. Watch out in case the guy tries to pass. People need to be focused on the vehicle they're passing, not look at the lane they're about to head into. Quebec drivers are like that, eh? So, a girl? No, it wasn't true. Thought it was true. But anyway, yeah, listening to all the details of the guitar solos are not that oh wow. But there's a few spots where it's where I did have it worked out, and that's where it sounded the best, right? These crazy riffs